Friends, here our concept is while loop syntaxes. See, already we have seen for loop and different types of syntaxes for your for loop. The same way we have different types of syntaxes for your while loop. Let me go with one by one. The very first one is infinity loop. Let me show you infinity loop with for first. So I'm taking simple shell script. So I'm writing, in for loop you have with this syntax infinity for loop. So simply you can write echo, simply I'm writing okay, and I'm writing one more output. Now let me save it. See, I am providing execution permission for this. Now first to see your code once. See, for with this syntax will repeat the lines which are there between do and done for infinite number of times. Now let me run and see the result. It is executing for infinite number of times. Then to stop that you have to press Ctrl C on your keyboard so that it will stop. Now same concept you can also implement with your while loop. Simply write while true. Let me save it. See your code and I am running that. Now while true will allow to execute these two lines between do and done, whatever the lines are there or statements are there or commands are there. Those commands or lines or statements will repeat for infinite number of times. See the result. Now again press Ctrl C. Not only thus that true syntax, instead of true you can also write simply colon. Now this also will execute your code for infinite number of times. That's it. So both are for same purpose. That's fine. Now see that we have these two syntaxes for your infinity loop. Now while loop with command, instead of writing true or colon, in place of that you can also write a command. Let me show you that. So simply this is the syntax, while command do some statements or commands and done. Now let me comment this code. So I'm using multi-line comment. My comment 1 I am taking here, and then my comment 1 close. While I am writing date command, then do and done. Then here simply I am writing echo date command is executing with while loop. Let me save it. See the result first. So before going to execute, see your code once and run it. If you remember about if condition, if some command if I write, if this command is executing successfully, then only if will allow to execute the lines which are there between then and fi. Let me write it once. Now let me open my edit plus. See, if you remember, if some command, then fi. Now if command will allow to execute the lines or commands which are there between then and fi if the command is successfully executed. The same concept here also. Now while we'll execute the line which is there between do and done if this command is success. But if we'll execute only one time, but while we'll execute this command for infinite number of times if this command is success. So what it will do means, first it will check this condition whether it is executing successfully or not. If it is success, it will execute once. Then again it will come back to this position only, command position. Again same command, date command, that is success, again it will execute. That's why this is also is going to execute infinite number of times. See the result. But now what I want to do is, I don't want to display the command output. While it may be success or fail, I don't want to display the output of the command which is there in your while syntax. Just if it is success, execute it. Otherwise, just stop it. See that? Infinity syntax. Now, suppose I am writing some invalid command. Let's say, now this is invalid command, right? That's why your while loop won't execute the lines which are there between do and done. See the result? It is not executing even one time because at very first time itself this is failed. If it is failed, while doesn't allow to execute the lines which are there between do and done. That's it. Not only that command, you can also write a test command in place of that command. But test command is somewhat useful. Instead of this, let me comment this code. While I am writing some test command here. Suppose 4 greater than 1. Yes, it is true. If it is true, you know that the lines which are there between do and done will execute for infinite number of times if the condition is true. Now see that executing while loop, then simply I'm writing one more line just for your understanding. Now see it. Guys, you need to practice each and every syntax here. Executing your while loop for infinite number of times. But I can modify this concept in this way. Suppose what I am doing is, my requirement is I want to print numbers from 1 to 10 by using while loop. Then initially I will take starting number, start number equals to 1. Then I am taking a condition here, dollar start. If it is less than or equals to 10, less than or equals to 10, then I want to execute my while loop. And here what I am doing is, instead of writing two echo statements, now I am writing echo dollar start. Then I am increasing the value of your start. Simply start plus plus. Then how it will work? Very simple. Now your previous all code is commented. Now whenever if you run your shell script, it will start from here. Start equals to 1. Then while loop will check first this condition. Is it true? As of now your start is 1. Yes, it's true. True means it will execute the block which is there between do and done once. But while executing the block which is there between do and done, automatically you are increasing start value. You are printing 1, then you are increasing your value start to 2. So once it is done, again your while loop will come back to this position, condition place, command place. Now your start is 2. 2 less than or equals 10? Yes, true. Again it will execute. So until this condition is true, your while will execute these two lines again and again. Once if this condition is failed, then your while will stop to execute the lines which are there between do and done, and simply it will come out from your while loop. So be clear, these two lines will execute until this condition is true. You know, after certain time, definitely your start will become 11. 11 less than or equals 10? No, false. That's why whenever if your start value becomes 11, then your while loop is stopping. Now let me save it and run it and see the result. You are getting 1 to 10. That's it. So in that way, you can use your while loop with command as well. So instead of writing command, you can also take, it's even test is also one of the command, right? That's why I have taken that. Now, compared to your previous syntaxes, now very useful syntaxes in your real time with your while loop are reading a file content using while loop. Very simple. While read line. Line is a variable. You can take any variable here. But whenever if you are reading a content of a file, while will read line by line, just we are taking suitable name as line. But you can take any variable here. Now let me show you this. See, in our previous lecture, we have a file name called serversinfo.txt. Now I want to read the content of this file using while loop. See, if you go with for loop is not reading the content of your file as a line by line. It is reading values based on spaces. That's why whenever if you want to read the content of your file line by line, then please go with while loop only. While read, each line I am taking, you can take any variable, no? Then simply write done less than only file name. In case if your file name is there in a variable, let's say I am writing file name equals to, if your file name is there in place of a variable, I mean inside a variable, then dollar file underscore name, that's it. Then I am writing here echo each line, that's it. Now see it how it is going to work. See, this entire thing is commented. Now your code will start from here. There is a variable called file name. Into that, this file name will store while read each line, do and done. So first your while will take the content from this file, all lines. And if you have 4 lines, now the logic which is there between do and done will repeat 4 times. But while executing first time, it will get first line, second time, second line. That's it. That's it. Now, if you want to read a file content, this is the best syntax. But if you want to read command output, it may be any command. It may be any command, then this is the best syntax. If you want to read file content, then go with this syntax. But I want to read any command output using while loop, then you have to go in this way: command pipeline while read. Again, line is a variable, you can take anything here, do done the statements. Let me show you that. Suppose I have a, first I will show you reading content of a file itself. But to read your file content, this is the best syntax whatever we have as of now. Now let me comment this, my comment 4. Now let me write it here. See, cat dollar file name, or directly you can write your file name itself. Pipeline while read, I can take line also a variable, you can take any variable, done. So here I am writing echo dollar line, and for your understanding purpose, if you want to write one more echo, yes, you can write it. Simply I am writing in this way. Now see it. Yes, using your command output pipeline while loop also you are able to read the file content. Not only file content, suppose you have this command output also you can provide for your while loop in this way. Let me open once again your while loop. Instead of this cat servers, any command output you can provide. Now I commented that, simply I am running ls-lrt pipeline while read line, that's it. Now you have so many lines in this output. Now your while loop is going to take one by one from this output. But here suppose if I want to print line by line from the output of ls-lrt, you have to go with while loop only. If you go with for loop, what it will do, it will take this as one in one value, second value, third value, fourth value, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9th, 10, 11, 12, something like that. But while will take entire thing as a one line. That is the advantage with while loop. Now see that you are getting line by line. So that is the usage of while loop. So guys, these are the very simple syntaxes for your while loop. We have one advanced level usage of while loop with IFC. IFS, internal field separator. We'll discuss that in our next lecture. Thank you.